I got a DM here the other day from a single mommy who was looking for some feedback on some life decisions she'd made. Hey, long-time follower here. I started following because I cheated on a guy I really liked and lost him. First thought there alone is women don't cheat on guys that they see are their best possible options. Can we put this caffeinating the hamster in her head to try to justify the mental gymnastics? She says you helped me recognize my actual worth as a single mom making $50,000 a year with stretch marks and just okay boobs, or the exact words she used, not the inflated worth I gave myself. Due to the current feminist socials influences our world, feeds us right off the bat. You think to yourself, oh wow, this is a chick who actually gets it. Well, let's find out. Simply put your page on YouTube that has made me want to be a better person by recognizing how bad my gender can be. I'm contacting you because I'm dating for the first time since the situation described above. The guy is super nice, caring, and loving, and the sex is fantastic. The problem is that he is bad with money and requires me to hold his hand. She continues, I'm committed to him. I have absolutely no interest in cheating on him. I never want to put anyone through that. She continues, I'm committed to him. I have absolutely no interest in cheating on him. I never want to put anyone through that. She claims that I'm not a man and that I don't require any one-on-one coaching, but she insists that you need to speak, so I'll take my chances. She goes on to say, I almost want to introduce him to your page and to the Red Pill Society, but I'm afraid he will become interested in other women once he realizes how amazing he is. Aka, he realizes his self-worth. He's really great in every other area. I'd appreciate any other advice, so she wants my advice on her life choices. Here, when it comes to this guy, she says, I almost want to introduce him to your page and to the Red Pill Society, but I get the occasional sponsored video and occasionally an email, usually lecturing me about why I'm such an awful person and asking who I was hurt by. But the reality is that this is a prime example of the level of ignorance and solipsism that women generally have when it comes to their worth in the sexual marketplace, and really just had to navigate it in a productive way. She admits herself that she had an over-entitled sense of self-worth, an over-inflated ego, if you will, which is it's like you try to justify your cheating by saying he's a great guy and you really liked him and you lost him. But the truth is that women don't cheat on guys they value. They only cheat on guys when they think they can do better. And the reasons why they cheat differ from the reasons why men cheat. Men can go out and have a threesome with a bunch of women and still love their wives and children. Women, on the other hand, when they cheat another man asking me for advice, a complete stranger, I can tell you that there's always a story behind what she's saying. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can comment below. But she's sliding into my DM asking for feedback on how to get this guy more alpha. But at the same time, she doesn't want him to become so much better and more aware of his worth that he leaves her. In fact, she actually fears that if he recoils, he will leave her. How do I make this guy more alpha, but not so much that he'll want to pick up and leave me for someone else? Because she knows how the sexual marketplace works and that people aren't particularly monogamous or good at being loyal to one another. She's already a single mom, which tells me she couldn't stay with the father of her child for whatever reason. There's no disclosure there, but for whatever reason, it has to be amusing. I've got to love my kid, and I've got to be the boss. It's not enough to be a beta tester. It's also necessary to be a handyman. You must be loving. You have to be a plumber. How do I persuade my boyfriend to get it? Because, at the end of the day, all women want is for men to get it right. Roller Tomasu's first book, The Rational Male, is pinned in the description below, and you guys should check out my recommended reading list. But at the end of the day, that's what women want. You know, they want a guy who just gets it. And this is the message that I'm getting. I'm breaking it down for you guys in the simplest way possible because I want you to understand that there's always a story behind the story that they're selling you. And there are also underlying facts that she's not disclosing that are problematic, right? Does she need coaching? She doesn't believe she does, which is a common problem among women. It's as if nothing is wrong with me. How do you become wealthy? Get my boyfriend to be more alpha so that I can bang him more, so that I can be with him on a longer term basis. How do you rich convince him to be good with money? Because he's not good with money, and I'm tired of holding his hand, right? And it's like, okay, lady, do you think you have anything to work on? But the fact of the matter is that probably about 1 in maybe 15 viewers on my channel is a check, but 95 of the bookings that I get from coaching may be even closer. It sounds like he's a bit of a plugged-in beta chump, but at the end of the day, she's got problems too, but she's not willing to look at them, acknowledge them, or recognize them. With that being said, I think I've rambled on long enough on this video. I just wanted to share that DN with you guys and some observations. There were probably things there that I missed that were my blind spots. Please leave a comment below so that the community can see how well you understand these dynamics.